Hello! Today we're gonna talk about light. Hope you got your crayons ready. As we all know, probably, a laser goes straight. Backwards. Laser goes straight. Now let's look at this flashlight. Let's see what direction it goes. On this piece of paper.
No, you're fine. Stay.
There it goes. Let me see. Okay, wait. I'm gonna go to the angle. Well, I'll just tell you. It is gonna be in a V shape. It's gonna be it's in a V shape, as we probably know. But why is it not like a laser? As we all probably know from other videos in this channel or YouTube, we probably know that light goes in a straight line. But why does it make this V shape or curve shape? Because it's just a ton of different beams of light going in straight lines, making that curved shape. I'll show you. Wait. I gotta turn off this light. Duh. It's gonna be kind of like, it's hard to see with the yellow. I'll outline it with black. No, or blue. Black would be better. So, it's kind of like this. So the blue is just the side of the beam of light. So let's talk about the physics here. So, in a vacuum, light will go very fast. So I'm gonna just write fast. So just in a vacuum. In a vacuum. So there's no particles stopping the light. But if there's particles, like these that I drew right here, this particle is going across. The light will be like, boom, hit a particle, hit another 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 particle. Just keep going, hitting more and more particles. And let's say we have a really compact, or like the particles are really close together. Like these particles as shown. So the light will go slow. The light would go very slow. But this is a way to make the light go to make it curve. You can probably guess it. But wait, let's keep going. We'll work onto that later. So let's see what farther out particles do to light. So like this would be like these orange particles on the bottom would be like a gas. And the light, like it would be air. So let's use our green for light. Light will hit a particle, keep going, hit a particle, keep going, hit a particle. So the particles are very spread out. That's called a medium. It's called medium. For like, it's medium speed. So let's write that. Medium speed. Slow speed. And more medium speed. And fast speed. So, this is what we have learned, how particles behave in certain stuff. How particles of light behave in certain stuff. Now, I will draw a picture of the particles of a fluid that actually makes the light curve. I'll draw each particle using a pencil. Actually, we'll get into that later. So let's talk about something different. So, in fact, light actually bends in certain objects. So I like to do the thing in 2D. So let's say we have some glass right here. Some glass. So light passes through. Light passes into it. Then it curves, it started going down, like that. So be like this. And then it'll come out straight down, like that. So it's a prism. So now I know that. But if you have the block straight ahead, it'll just keep going straight. Like that. Pew! Okay, let's just put a mirror right there. I'm gonna get an eraser. I have an eraser. So now it's like this loop. Mirrors everywhere. Turns the light so it keeps going in a loop. So now I have this. Let's get back to this. See, we have a dense. So let me write dense. A dense fluid going from here up to here. So that's all that. Next layer, last layer is, I'll call it free. So like free of atoms. It's a vacuum. So vacuum. Y-O-U. Vacuum. A vacuum. From to the top down to about here. Down to about there. And kind of like this. It's like floating layers. Like that. So it's different densities. So oh my, I will beat it. Then set E. So it's kind of like this. So light come in and be attracted towards the bottom because it goes slower and so it's current down with gravity. And soon it will hit the lowest layer and make a glowing blob on the bottom of light. But like this, curving in. So that's a fluid that bends light. It's simple. So let's put a marble into this fluid. So I'm gonna show the marble as we look under the big box, which has liquid. It will flatten out. So the marble will turn into from this to a line. So more of a curved line. So more of an arch. And also the floor of the box would turn also into an arch. Like that. And a marble would be on the arch. So it kind of look like that. All of that. So that's most of our density lesson. And that we can talk a little bit more. Maybe we can do a little more light. Let's talk about something else maybe, but not right now. Because this is a very complex experiment. I don't have I think I'll just use the back of this paper. So let's talk about another experiment that people have done called the double slit experiment. So light would go in through these two little slits. Like that. Like that. And want to know what light actually is? It's a wave. So more looks like this. More looks like that. So the wave, like let's say you have a wave, two waves. They crash into each other, making a interference. So it would be like this. the water would pass through the two slits and come out like that. Just come out crazy. Like that. Then, as you expect, there will be a white spot in the middle of the main interference, and there'll be color around that white spot. And get dimmer and dimmer. Also, or if you have good eyesight, you can actually see it'll be dark light, dark light, dark light as you move along the line from the starting point. So you would see a rainbow. So I'm going to just draw a little rainbow. So starts with red. Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, but I don't have any purple, so I'm just going to represent black as purple. So here is our rainbow right here. A little rainbow. So that was a good lesson on the double slit experiment and bending light. So we talked about light and stuff like that, and we talked about an experiment with light. So yes, I watched a video on it, so you can take a look at that video. It's on Veritasium. It's another channel, you can look that up. And I think that's it of our video. Bye-bye.